kill you all. I'm every nightmare you ever had. I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
Horrifying. Terrifying. Scary. Very, very, very scary stuff. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 392 of Nick the Rat Radio. I am Nick the Rat. It is Wednesday. It is June, July. It's June 28th, 2023, 11 p.m. It's time to open beers if you got them, or not if you don't want to. Looks like there's a couple sober people in the chat room. Very proud of you guys. Staying sober. It's 393. I don't know. Fuck it. What? Are you sure? No, it's 392. Yeah, it's 392, Mr. Harmonica Man, trying to confuse the rat. I won't be confused that easily. Let's crack open my big old plastic bottle of Old English. Yeah? Nothing like good old malt liquor in a plastic bottle to get your sewers moist. Does look like furniture polish, doesn't it? Like that wood floor shit. Ugh. Oh. So yeah, everybody, it's lots going on this week. Did a recording for UTAS again. UTAS? Origins of Things and Stuff. Illuminati, I came back for a little bit. We did a recording. It was we were on like a 3-year hiatus. We haven't done one of those. Last one was in 2020. We had a little conversation about furries. The origin of furries. And basically, what we've learned is that we really need to talk to a furry. Because we have no idea what's going on with these farangs, these farangles. So yeah, I think we got yeah, I gotta post that up soon. It's a whole nother story though, you know, where this is Nick the Rat Radio. This is an UTAS. Oh, pardon me. Another thing is, let's see here. Let me list the things that I gotta mention. It looks like it's Sir Vo's 33rd birthday, I think. Is that right? Happy 33rd, Sir Vo. Sir Vo. And I only know that because I've been stalking Sir Vo. I got cameras up in British Columbia. British Columbia sounds weird. It's like like English Brazil or something. It's like two words for like a like slang. It's like southern Alaska. I don't know. It's a weird one. British Columbia. And there seems to be a lot of BCs all over the place. Like, why is BC so goddamn popular? Happy 39th birthday there, Mr. Harmonica. When is your birthday? I'm sure it was this year at some point. Hold on one second. I gotta ask ChatGPT. What is British Columbia? I spelled Columbia way wrong. It's because, you know, I always hear like, oh, BC, British Columbia, Washington, BC, and all that stuff. And is it I think I broke ChatGPT. The misspelling of Columbia just didn't. British Columbia is a province located on the western part of Canada. I guess there isn't multiple BCs. I'm just tarded. It's yeah. Yeah, so happy birthday, Servo. We got the Utas. We got the what else is there? There's some other stuff too that was happening. And it just totally slipped my mind because my mind is very holy. I got a very holy mind. Wait, we got the thing. I still gotta tell you what tonight's episode's about. That's fine, but that's not really what I wanted to say. I'm so itchy. It was something about No Agenda, I think, because that's where I heard about Servo's 33rd birthday was over there. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. On the last episode of No Agenda, there was a meetup report, and Dr. Sir Mike Crotch was there. So if anybody was at this meetup, I gotta ask Adam if there's pictures. I gotta see what what my doctor looks like. So whenever I go to the office, he blindfolds me with like a paper bag he puts over my head. It smells like sweat socks and cum. It's gross. North GA meetup. Yeah, I want to know what my crotch looks like. Never seen that shit. What else is there to mention, to say? Well, life is good. I guess I could say that. They found that submarine. Apparently they found it right away, but they didn't tell anybody. Yeah, maybe they just wanted to give people false hope or something. You know, they didn't want to make everybody really sad that these people were crushed in like a tuna can. But yeah, so they're dead. There was what else is going on? Not really anything. Some good weed. Okay, we're gonna start the show that you don't even know what it is, but that's fine because you'll know soon. There is something I got something planned for tonight. This is the grossest podcast ever. I'm just burping malt liquor and coughing up weed. This is disgusting. It smells like a wet gym sock filled with cum. Okay, let's listen to the first song, "Conquer" by Federico Miculo. We'll be right back with more Nick the Rat.
motherfucker. I thought I told you one time, I'll tell you 16 times. Stop blasting that monkey bullshit up from the sewer. You're trampling my HS signals out of Mexico. I can't get my slave labor coats made. I can't get my signal down there because you're trampling my motherfucking signal. I can hear that shit coming up through my... Take the ride!
Hi, everybody. That was on, you could find that song on SoundCloud. /like/Nick the Rat /Nick the Rat /likes. Something like that. My throat's still cracking. Crackin'-maclackin'. The best thing for when you get cracky in your voice, drink more beer. There we go. Well, before I tell you what the topic is for tonight's show, I want to talk about a product that I've been using. That I think I'd like to endorse it. So I don't like belts. I think belts kind of suck. To properly have a belt work, you have to make it tight around your waist. When you make it belt tight around your waist, it cuts off blood flow to your pecker and your titties. So I'm not a big fan of belts. But then the only other alternative, other than not wearing pants at all, is the suspenders. Now, ain't nobody want to be wearing suspenders all the damn time, okay? Because like if you're wearing like a t-shirt and you got suspenders, it doesn't really work. Really, you can't do that, okay? Because it just doesn't. It's just not right. You can't. Suspenders aren't like an everyday thing. You can't wear suspenders all the damn time. So I was trying to find a solution to my problem, and I found this product called Hikers. It's like an under the shirt suspender solution. Now, when I first tried this, I didn't like it. I wasn't a huge fan of the Hiker for a couple of reasons. But I think I figured out a way around it. So I think I'm ready to tell you what it is and my ways around the Hikers. It's kind of like Jackers, and it's a lot less fun there, Sir Street Monk, Steam Monk. So Hikers is basically it latches on to the front button of your pants, splits up to two straps that go over your shoulders, and hooks on to the back of your pants in the back there. Hey, Dr. Sir, Oh, Miguel is there? Yeah, some of the people in the No Agenda community get around a lot. If that's who the Migs you're talking about is. Just grow an ass. It's not going to help my... Well, actually, I guess what... I can't... Okay, look. So this thing, the bad part about the Hikers... Well, the good thing is, like, there's suspenders that go under your shirt. The bad thing is, if you try to, like, take a shit or, any of that stuff, you would have to take them off, like, completely, almost. Because you can't take your pants down, so you would have to like remove the you have to like undo everything. It's just it was a lot of work. But I found that you could just unhook it from the back. You just do one little, just unhook it from the back, and it'll come up and it'll get tight around your neck, and it'll actually hold your pants up a little bit like around your knee levels at that height too. So you can like run around half naked with the hiker holding it around your neck, shit's wiggling around, and the pants aren't falling off completely. So that was one problem, was trying to use trying to sit down to use the bathroom was just really annoying with it. But this is a solution that works. Just unhook the back, then you reach back up and you pull it back down. It works great. And then the other problem with the hikers was to change your pants. I forget what the order was, but there was some problem with putting them on or taking them off with taking off your pants while still wearing your shirt. So you have to like do the solution for that is you do the hook in the back and you take it off under your shirt and you slap it around and then you can take your pants off. Either way, tonight we're going to be doing monster tier list. I got a tier list over here. The tier list goes from F to S. So the best tier is S tier. Then there's A tier, B tier, C, D, E, and F. F being the late, the last, the worst tier. All right. And just so you people know, Monsters didn't write in to try to get me to like put them high on the list or try to bribe me or anything. I'm gonna be grabbing the monsters randomly from the internet tonight. This is not planned out at all. And we're going to be doing them randomly, except for the first one. I'm just going to do the first one. I got like a vampire lined up. Because I tried to see if ChatGPT could give me a random monster, and it did. And the first one it gave me was a vampire. So we're going to use that. I'm just going to get a little picture and pop it in here. So we'll be randomly getting monsters from ChatGPT, and then we shall be putting them onto the tier list here. S being the best, F being the worst. So the first one that came up was a vampire. So let me just see if I can just get a picture of a vampire into this tier list really quick and easy. It's not going to be super duper quick and easy, but hey, you got to deal with what you got. So I'm just going to talk while I'm doing this, and you'll have no idea that I was able to get this picture of this vampire and put it right here in the tier list. Now, we have to discuss the vampire, the benefits and the negatives of vampirism. Now, vampire, they're pretty strong, so I guess they're I would say strength-wise, they're going to be high up. Now, likability, they're hypnotic. They got a lot of superpowers. They got like hypnosis. They could transform into at least just a bat. It kind of sucks that it's only a bat. I guess sometimes they show them transforming into like a wolf. I guess there's some vampires that turn into wolves. And I like vampires. I think vampires are pretty cool. I want to rate them highly. But there's a couple of issues here. One of the worst things about being a vampire is they always say like, oh, after you live forever, you get bored. And you live forever. So it sucks. But come on, get creative. Maybe there are some, maybe that's what the world is crazy today, because there was just some creative bored vampires. They're like, hey, let's fuck with their rights or whatever. And they're in politics. Like you could always find something to do. There's always something to do. Like a video game, you could play a video game, watch all the movies. I'm sure just wait, because when you're alive, there's new video games, new movies. You could put time into those. I never really understood this. Oh, I'm gonna live forever. It sucks motif that they got. If the night hits their skin, see, no, and that's the other thing. Like if they really don't want to live, they can just go into the sunlight. And you're dead. You're gone. But I guess being a vampire will kind of suck because you never get to see the sun again. Let's see, vampire on my tier list. Well, also, there's one other thing we have to talk about vampires before I finally rate this guy. I really want to. I would say currently I'm putting them around the A, but what if you're like an ugly vampire? Because there's like the sexy vampire. If you're a sexy vampire, you're gonna be S tier. But if you're because you get around, you be sexy, you be like, hey baby. But if you're like Nosferatu, that's like F tier. And I really don't know if you're a vampire, if you're gonna be the sexy young version of yourself, or the in Anne Frank's, it was always like the when you die, that's what you look like thing. So to me, this seems like there's a 50-50 chance you're gonna be a Nosferatu vampire or a sexy vampire. So let's just drop them. I was gonna say in the middle at C, but they're still cool. Vampires are B. Pop. All right, there you go. Now you know what we're gonna be doing tonight. We're gonna be grabbing up some monsters randomly from ChatGPT, slapping them in the tier list, talking about it. We're gonna open up the phone lines. We're gonna let people call in and tell me their opinion, and I'll tell them that their opinion's wrong and that mine is the right opinion about where these monsters list on the tier list, because this is also my tier list. So you don't get too much to say anyway. Ha ha, hee hee. But we're gonna take a quick music break. We're gonna thank some people, and then we're gonna get back into this monster tier list and figure out where they all should go, or some shit. I don't fucking this is stupid. Anyway, let's listen to this next song. We got Lady Lie with Love Child. I mean, backwards.
Nothing left for you, nothing left to lose. Save, let loose, hands lie still, 'cause you still look good when you lie to me, and anything in between. How you gonna do me like that when you walk so bad, lady? Love it when you lean like that, and you look so bad, walk so bad.
Welcome back, everybody, to Nick the Rat Radio. We're going to thank some people now before we continue on with our monster tier list. Thank you. You could thank me. Thank you. Thank me at nicktherat.com/donate.html. There's a P.O. Box, Nick the Rat, 90549 Brooklyn, New York, 11209. And I went to the P.O. Box. I go every Wednesday. I went this Wednesday. There was a couple pieces of mail. So we're going to open them up live on the air, everybody. Ooh, yay. Let's see. The first one we got here. We try not to dox people, so I'm going to wave it really quick so you can't read it. And we're going to open it up for you ASMR heads out there. Negative interest and chargeback, $0.69 from Sir Mike Roch, PhD. Nick the Rat, $69.99, $3.33. There's always like new hidden things that I find on these checks that you send me, Sir Dr. Mike Roch. Thank you so much for the 69-cent check. Then we got this big thing here. I don't want to dox this person here. Actually, this works. What the hell? There is a sticker. I guess I could show this. This is not doxing too much. It says Mr. Harm, and then when I move the sticker, it says Harmonica. Mr. Harmonica, east of the Rockies. Nick the Rat, P.O. Box. Look at it. And then look at these stamps over here. You got some like. Let's open this up here. Mr. Harmonica in the chat room is telling me not to open it, which is always a good sign. Ow, I'm gonna poke myself on this thing. Yeah, it's all licked up. You licked it up because there's one of the butterfly clip ones, but it's also nicely licked, so this is harder to open here. Gotta rip it. I gotta rip open this. Oh, I think I just broke whatever was inside. This is the hardest thing I've ever opened. Alright. Looks like it might be a piece of artwork or something. It looks like maybe a Rorschach. I think this is I think this is two men having butt sex. That's what I see. I don't know if you see that. I got a Rorschach of two guys having butt sex. Thank you, Mr. Harmonica. And oh, this looks very lovely. Let's attempt to read it. I don't know if I could read this. Cold Bolivia, Dr. Octopus of the better Nick the Rat is a snitch? What? F. Ben? I can't. Is this like a magic spell? Is this a page from the Torah? What is it? 218 Mr. H voicemails. I'm gonna sue. Some flowers. Bukowski was. I can't read. Sir, Mr. Harmonica. Mr. Finding out Mr. Nick is. I can't read this. I can't read this. It's not that I don't want to. I can't. But thank you. I shall be hanging this on the wall, though. I got a wall behind me. I could hang this on the wall. I think I'll hang this on the wall. I should like hang all the weird shit I get sent on the wall. I got some good stuff. Thank you so much, Mr. Harmonica and Sir Dr. Mike Roch. Cheers. You can also donate via PayPal if you go to somewhere. Go to nicktherat.com/donate, and there's a PayPal link there. The monthly subscription suggestion is $4.20. You could donate whatever you want, though. I read the donations amount, the note, and the initials. And if I dox you, I'm very, 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 very sorry. I don't mean to dox you. But I'm a high motherfucker. Let's see here. Do we get any donations this week? We might have, maybe. PayPal. We did. Wow, we got a few, it looks like. All right, let's start with this one. From MAC, $4.20. Thank you, MAC. MAC's been around for a long time. MAC, high five to you. Cheers. Thank you so much. I see you, MAC. I see you. I think. I have no idea who MAC is. KS. I don't know who KS is either. But 420. Thank you so much, KS, for the 420. You rock. And I hope you keep on subbing. And I hope I keep entertaining you. 917. Another donation. Whoa, this is a big one. $15 from JE. No note. No note. JE, no note. Thank you so much for the 15 big ones, though. Hell, I'll have another sip of my old E for that. Thank you so much. Let's see if there's any more donations this week. DV with 420. I was wondering where DV was because DV always usually is next to KS. And DV and KS were split up a little bit. Really, really confused me. It surprised me that it just... oh, boy. Okay, well, thank you so much. DV, KS, MAC... and of course, JE. Without you, I'd probably be doing the show naked. Maybe I shouldn't say stuff like that. Also, you could donate via Twitch. If you got Prime, you could give me a free subscription, much like Ducky did. Ducky On for 47 months has given being subscribed with their Prime account, giving me that free $2-3 a month, and he gets all the Bezos deliveries really quick. Thank you so much, Ducky On, for your contributions. I love you, man. And Dr. Sir Mike Roch, resub with Prime. Also, they've been sub for 3 months, 21 months, 21 minutes ago. 3-month anniversary. What the month do? Put up one of those visual filters if you're gonna do that. Wait, what are you guys talking about in the chat room with pictures of peckers and stuff? I want to see. Peckers are cool. Like fucking penises or something. You could stick around and there's more show. We're gonna do the monster tier list. We're gonna get into it. But before we do that, we have to thank some giant corporate sponsorships because even though there are donations on the show, your donations mean nothing compared to what the large corporations can donate. That's why we are in the situation we are in today around the world because God bless megacorps. Let's listen to some commercials from these megacorporations now so I can get paid real money.
Once again, the Dark Sewer scientists figured it out. They combined two of the greatest things in history and created one new thing. And the new thing is better by at least 4 or 5 times the other two things. It's exponential it's huge. They figured, why not turn your dosing time into a dessert time? Recently, our scientist came across some of the most potent LSD-filled medication ever seen by man. They gave me some before I had to do this announcement, and let me tell you, this new formula is gonna be saving lives. It's incredible. It also comes in a snow cone form. Oh man. So basically, it's a medicated snow cone. It'll help you for, if you're seeing devils in your head, you're gonna see elves. You're gonna see elves instead of devils, and you're gonna see colors like, whoa. You're gonna be really happy, you're gonna be seeing elves, and you're gonna be seeing colors, man. I'm serious, this is some of the best stuff I've ever even... Oh man, if they ever offered me this again, I'd so grab some. Oh boy, these dark sewer scientists are figuring out the key that can unlock the meaning of life, I think. I don't know how they're gonna sell this stuff yet. I don't know if it's FDA approved, so I can't really say it's for sale. But they gave me some, and now I'm feeling pretty good about eating your face.
Dark sewer snow cone medication coming to a sewer near you. Order now, 917-719-5923.
The Psychic. This man is dangerous. He carries no gun, no knife, no dynamite. But locked in his brain is a power stronger than a load of dynamite. The power to read men's minds and corrupt their women. This is the Psychic, the only man on earth who can force things to happen. He needs no words. His women can't know what strange power brings them to his arms. This woman has never known what it means to be controlled by a man. She, too, is helpless in the brute force of his mind.
Now this is what those animals, this is what they want to see when they pay that buck to see those crummy movies of yours. All those animals, those dirty old animals. Afford you this high living.
Please don't touch me. I'll do anything you want.
The Psychic, a force turned loose. The Psychic.
Is that what you really want?
Yes. I love you.
The Psychic. Girls barely out of their teens watched without really knowing what they saw. Here was a power that could have changed the world. Instead, it led him down wild and abnormal adventures that could only happen to the Psychic. Never in the history of motion picture entertainment has the supernatural been dealt with so brutally, so frankly, so fantastically. A motion picture that tells it as it has never been told by ordinary men. The Psychic.
Oh, Ace of Defiance by Yarbuck. Janbuck?
Hey, motherfucker. You're a badass motherfucker.
Okay. You're building a rat ship here.
Look. Make the rats.
Gotta do that shit. You gotta get fucked up.
In the morning to you, sir. Nick the Rock.
Thank you very much, Squirrel. Oh, you shaking that bushy tail all over the place. Thank you for gifting that to the one and only Nick the Rat. Hi, he's a rat. Yo, I'm Nick the Rat.
'Tis true. I am the rat. All right, let's open up the phone lines here. We're gonna open the phone lines. If you'd like to call in, and you could, there's many things you could do on the phone line here. Okay, this is what we could do on the phone line. The phone lines are open. If you call in, we could, you could either choose a monster to put on the tier list, and then we could figure out where on the tier list it could go. You could argue against where I put one on the tier list. You could tell me that I'm a booger sucker, a snot sucker. You could call me names. You could step on me with your high heels. You can do whatever you want here. But just do not call in and tell me your social security number. Don't do that. Also, don't tell me your last name. Also, if you call in, turn down your radio. If you call when I'm not on the air, you could leave a voicemail like some people do. Some people leave a lot of voicemails. Some people leave a couple. This person left this one. Wait a second. Before we listen to the voicemail, let's just take a live caller. Hello, caller. How are you? Dr. Sir McCrotch. Okay, hey. Oh, gee, can you... Is this... Dr. Sir McCrotch, can you lower this? I love listening to myself, but... No. There's delays, there's ruffles, there's Pringles... Hi. All right, let me get a picture of a giant sewer rat here. Giant sewer rat. We'll figure out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm a good, on a good day, if I'm laying down on my back and you're looking pretty, I'm a good 6. Yeah, I smoked a blunt with Miguel. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, getting around ain't too bad. Miami meetups, etc. Um, you should come out and hang out sometime too. Yeah.
Yes.
You'd have to get out of the sewer.
Well, I'm not going to West Philadelphia to get born and raised at a meetup, but if there's one in the city, I'll go to. I've been to ones in New York City. That's where I met. That's where I met Miggs.
Right on, right on. And what was that? If and when you made it out, you could have been part of that. What was that? Protest group. Birds aren't real. Yeah, you part of that, but I don't know that you crawled out of the sewer in time or something like that.
I did not go to that. I did. The scientists, they got lasers and traps and stuff all over.
Oh yeah, everything is tracked, traps, tracked, etc.
Yeah.
Etc. Etc. Etc.
If you're listening to the podcast version of this, you might have heard the caller. If you're listening to the Twitch, you might not hear.
Old ass movie.
Oh, where do you think a sewer rat should be on this monster tier list?
I mean, let's see. I had the 3-mouth anniversary, so I was wondering what that month do, and so at least a number 3 for the anthropomorphized giant sewer rat.
Well, I'm gonna say sewer rat is S tier because they're everywhere.
STD, what?
There's sewer rats in every monster movie. You watch a werewolf, a vampire, a killer woman movie. Always gonna be a sewer rat in there, and they're always so nice and they're cute.
Advice.
I'm gonna say S tier for the sewer rat.
Not medical advice, but if you fastidiously wash and soap, you probably won't get those nasty STIs. Again, not medical advice. Always wrap it up, but quickly applying soap and water, aka shower that shit off, you might not end up with certain infections after coitus, or anyway, perhaps. I mean, you could always just drink and splash off with the gutter runoff, because that works too.
So where would you rate the sewer rat?
I said a minimum of 3.
Wrong. S tier. S tier. Let's listen to this voicemail.
Hey, Nicholas Rack. Hey, I just got dissed by my girlfriend. Why? Because she thinks I'm gay. Guess what? I'm actually not. It sounds like a distorted view episode, doesn't it? Why the hell is my left kidney feel like it's on fire? Oh. Fuck. I'm eating some chicken. That sucks. Well, ow. And the worst part is, listen here. Hear that click in my jaw?
Yeah.
So not only am I not gay, I wish I was. And I could go suck some fucking prong. Which, because you want to do, that's fine. But, so, you know, being in the sketch trench, I mean, for those who want it, that's cool. I have a horrible confession to make here. I'm not. I'm interested in quantum mechanics, in mathematical theory beyond my ability. But, men, I'm sorry, every gay man out there, you're all wonderful, but I'm not into it. So, I've been told I've been broken up with. The only way I can get my girl back is if my kumbana, look him up, Jeremiah Skemple.
What? Midnight in the Sewer, everybody. Happy midnight. You are now an official late night warrior if you're listening to this live. Unless if you're in California, then you might get cancer from listening to this show. So please, timestamp that last name. It was Google Translate is saying Jeremiah Skimple. But I don't think that's... But this voicemail didn't... Why did everything just pause? Hold on one second.
He's one of the top martial arts people. If I was gay, I would get into this dude. I've known him since we were like 6 years old. And I happen to know he has a big dick. Guess how much that doesn't interest me. It doesn't.
The thick, veiny...
I'll tell you what it interests his wife. And guess what? I think that's awesome. Those two have been married for 16 years. They have a family, and I'm telling you...
Oh, it sounds like you have a...
I'll tell you what it interests...
Hello, caller?
Yes, sir.
Caller, can you lower your radio a little bit?
No, sir. Yes, sir. It's me, Kevbot.
Hey, Kevbot, how you doing? It's been a long time.
Yeah, I was listening to the last voicemail. I'm gay.
Me too.
And by in my experience, that means a mind completely free of fear.
I don't know. I'm still scared of... I would be scared of jizz. I'm scared. I don't want to... I don't think I'd be gay because, I'm scared of jizz. It's scary.
Where's Marcella?
I don't know.
Hey, I guess I'll call back later. That's someone else or something.
Do you want to put a monster on the board or tell me what of my ratings are wrong?
Yeah, both of those should be 7. Let's do a monster.
Or do you want to rate a new monster? We could get a random monster. We could rate it together.
Yes, it's still random.
All right, let's generate a new monster here. Hold on one second.
Like it's a werewolf.
Wait, so you want to rate the werewolf? Okay, we could.
I'm gonna psychically guess it's gonna be a werewolf.
Oh, you're gonna cycle. Okay, so let's name a random popular monster. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got Slender Man.
Is he a werewolf?
Slender Man is not a werewolf. We could rate the werewolf though. Let's rate a werewolf. Let me get a picture of him. I'll do Slender Man after. Let me cut this out. Lycanthrope. Very nice, very nice.
Hey, that last voicemail guy was that hairlip man.
Hairlip Man?
Yes, sir.
I have a mustache too.
You got a hairlip?
I guess. I got a hairy chin, hairy lip, hairy cheeks. All right, there we got a werewolf here. All right. Where would you rate the werewolf?
A 7.
Is anybody watching this here? Okay, look, the monster tier list, it goes from the top, the best is S, then there's A, B, C, D, E, and F. F is the worst.
Hey, did you hear about those free energy machines they made?
The free energy machines?
Yeah, they're like the size of like a cigarette packet, but they can power a whole city.
That would be a nuclear.
No, it's like a real simple
battery
device, but
there's no such sir. There's no such thing as free energy.
Yeah, there is.
Look, I believe in ghosts, Bigfoot, werewolves. That I do have a father somewhere. I believe in all of these things, but there's no such thing as free energy.
So was that the last one, an alien, or
who?
The one you put on the F tier, is that an alien?
No, this is a werewolf. It's a werewolf.
No, I meant the other 7.
And he's not an F tier. I would say werewolves. It's kind of a shitty power. Was it happen to you a couple days a month? You know.
I see.
You don't have any control over it. I'm gonna say
I got abducted the other night, and they cloned me 55 times.
What?
Yeah, but yeah, it's don't believe me, of course.
Caller, the fact that a werewolf, that even a 4-year-old child knows that you could kill a werewolf with a silver bullet. So you're easy to kill. You have no control over the power. You're stinky. You ruin your clothes. I'm gonna say werewolf is D.
But that's a skinwalker. They're talking about skinwalker. You talking about you heard about the skin? It's like it's a tear in the earth. Something like it's like the Bermuda Triangle.
No, I'm not talking.
Like a natural, portal.
I'm talking about where the werewolf is on the Nick the Rat's monster tier list.
No. Oh. Okay. All right, but I don't want to bug you. I'm just gonna continue trying to get Kevbot on the phone. I mean, this is Kevbot.
Wait, you're. That wasn't Kevbot. Kevbot doesn't know how to talk properly. All right. Well, the computer, the generator gave me Slender Man. Let's do Slender Man while we have some brain cells left here. Let me just get a picture of Slender Man and put him on the tier list. All right. Paste him here. Bam. Okay, we got Slender Man. Now let's just Slender Man is a copy pasta from 4chan. The only thing I think Slender Man has going for him is he has a nice suit. He's dressed well. He's not Thunder Man. He doesn't have hairy legs. No, he's a slender man. Slender. He took a lot of Ozempic. He's Ozempic Man. If you take too much Ozempic, your face falls off. Now, Slender Man, he actually got somebody killed in real life. I think they died. And a couple of teenage girls stabbed to death. I think stabbed to death. One of their friends, and said that Slender Man told him to do it. Which is kind of cool for a monster, you know. Being a new monster makes them cool too. I like the fact that it's like new. Like there's only a couple of monsters that have been new recently. So I'm gonna give, but Slender Man is not as cool as a werewolf. Slender Man's an E. He's an E. Have I ever heard of a Captagon? Let me do a quick search for Captagon here. I've never heard of a Captagon. Captagon was a brand of psychedelic medicine produced in 1960. I'm not talking about drugs. I'm talking about monsters tonight. All right, let's rate Captagon on the tier list. Let's get a picture of it here and put it in the tier list for monsters. All right, the fact that Captagon is not a monster, I think defaults it to F. But it's 1960s Germany, which is kind of scary. So we'll make it go up to E. And then it was a psychedelic, which will make you see any types of monster. And it's real. All right. Also, it starts with C. We're going to put it in the C tier. Captagon, C tier. Final answer. Final answer. All right, let's see what else we got from ChatGPT. Name. Let's type in again. Name a random popular monster. Bigfoot. All right, here we go. Now we're talking ChatGPT. Where does Bigfoot land here? Let's get a picture. Let's bring up a picture of this big, beautiful bastard. Snap it and snap it. New. We're going to take this picture right here. Most iconic Bigfoot picture ever. Pop it here. All right, so we got Bigfoot on this monster list here. Okay, so Bigfoot is a good guy in my opinion. He's not even really a monster, so that's going to lower him. Like is Bigfoot good or bad? You never hear of anybody getting killed by Bigfoot. Bigfoot's always getting shot. Bigfoot's always getting hunted. Bigfoot's always getting recorded and spied on. People take pictures of this guy. I feel bad for him. So basically, Bigfoot is super popular. So him not being a monster puts him in F tier on my list right away. The fact that I feel bad for Bigfoot because people treat him like shit, A. He's an A tier. You know what? A tier. He's not as cool as a sewer rat. A tier. Bigfoot. There we go. All right. We're going to take a quick break as we let this all sink in, all this knowledge that we're getting right now about monsters and tiers and lists and Nick the Rat. Tits? Somebody wants to put tits on the monster list here? This game is not rigged. It's not rigged. I'm using ChatGPT. It's all real. All right. I'll do one more just to show you how fast I could do this using the vampire. We already got that again. ChatGPT is taking 5 hours to think of a random popular monster. Maybe I broke the website. Let's try it again. Come on, ChatGPT. Don't make me fucking F4 you. Zombie! Okay, here we go. We got zombie. Thank you, ChatGPT. It only took you 5 hours. Let's get a picture of a zombie here and put him on the tier list. See where he ranks up on Nick the Rat's monster tier list. We got the zombie. Let's get a picture of this guy. He's a zombie. Edit, copy, and kablooey. Zombie. Zombies do kind of suck. Overused. They're the, like, when hell comes and brings back the people from digging up from under the floor, that's kind of cool. I like them for that. When they bite people and turn other people into zombies, that doesn't make sense to me. It never made sense to me. It's like, oh, they want to eat brains. They want to eat brains. They never fucking eat brains. They don't have the skill to even crack a coconut open. They don't use tools. And if you're eating a person, if you're like a zombie and you eat a person, how are they going to turn into a zombie? Because they're going to have like no muscle. You're going to have no legs or no arms or no guts. This whole zombie thing doesn't make much sense here. I don't like them. Not a fan of zombies. I do like that there's a lot of them. And they're almost as popular as werewolves. Zombies are still better than Slender Man. I'm going to rate zombies with werewolves at a D. Yeah. I'm not too sure if they're fast or slow. I don't know if they're going to be fast or slow zombies. Fast zombies makes no sense. Unless it's like rabies and they die after like a week. Slow zombies that walk slow, that come from hell, that makes sense. The zombies eating brains or eating people or any of that doesn't make sense. I want a psychological hell zombie movie. Not like D. Final answer. Let's listen to The Light by The Fisherman. We'll be right back with more Nick the Rat.
Don't you know it's okay? Don't you know it's alright? Don't you know it's only you? Oh, you gotta turn on the light. She was so dark inside, with the devil by her side. Oh God, please show me the way. Well, I got to get back in line. Yeah. What else could I do back then? It was 9 out of 10. I had no chance to do it right, hiding into the night. Lord, you gotta show me, brother, do you see the light? On a Sunday morning, man, I'm gonna win the fight. Girl, you know I'll never give up. Watch my step, I know it's a trap. Yes, I know she couldn't stay. What was given is taken away. Up and down, right and left, sun's around, but I am deaf. I only live for one thing now. I'm gonna get to it somehow. I'm gonna get to it somehow. I'm gonna get to it.
Ow. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're doing the monster tier list on Nick the Rat Radio tonight, where we are getting a random monster from ChatGPT, and we're going to rate them and slap them on a list. It's fun. You could call in right now at 9. Wait, can you? I don't know. Maybe I had blocked the phone because that last caller was really something. No, the phone line's wide open. 917 719 You can call or leave a voicemail just like this person did.
Hey, brother, it's me from Terry. I'm just driving with my window down. Listen, buddy. I was one of the comics that I love because I know how your simple mind enjoys that sensation. Oh, wait. You probably didn't like that sensation. That's funny how words can affect us. Positively or negative. But it's a shallow, petty, small mind that's affected by outer influences, words, ideas. It's a mind that can't think for itself. It's a mind that is controlled by words, that's controlled by people, that does not understand its own thinking. Any mind that thinks in terms of good and bad never solve a problem, sir. Any mind that thinks in terms of good and bad can only create problems you cannot solve, sir. Madam.
What are you talking about?
So I wonder what is the real good and bad.
You want to what?
Is it bad to say Nick has a shitty podcast and that Diane is my girlfriend now? Is that bad to say that, sir?
Yeah.
Or is the badness one holding on to the idea of what once is? One actually holding on to thought instead of being. Have you ever been, my brother? I feel you'd have a different way about you if you had ever had stopped thinking at least one time in your entire life. We like to equate it to having, if you're holding a shit in, or you'd say, oh, that's like holding a piss in, or hold your breath. When you finally walk upon that sacred blessing, like, oh, what a great relief. Oh, God, what a relief. But you'll never have that relief if you keep continuing. If you don't understand anything. If you don't understand life.
What? All right, everybody. Let's pop another GPT thing. Again. Let's see here. Again. Werewolf. We already got werewolf. Again. Dragon. Now let's get a picture of a dragon up here, and let's rate a dragon on the Nick the Rat's monster tier list. Let's get a picture of a dragon. Any of them will do. It doesn't really fucking matter. So let's just get this one. This one is, here we go. This is like Dragon Age over here. That was a fun game. I gotta play Dragon Age again. I remember really liking that game. Pop. Okay, we got a dragon. Dragon is a monster. kind of see dragons as being good. Kind of like good, like powerful, strong, individual women. It also, yeah, it's just kind of shaped like Burninator. Burninator. Dragon could murder a vampire, I think. A dragon, it would take at least, I'm going to guess like 5 vampires to kill a dragon. 1 or 2 Bigfoots. I think dragons are pretty fucking cool. You know, I'm going to put dragons up there with Bigfoot. A tier. A tier monster. Fuck, they got a whole game based off of them. Dragon Force. Can you come and see me in New York? If there's a no agenda meetup, maybe. You think I'm going to meet you in private, Mr. Harmonica Man, in a dark alley? Maybe you got some weed. All right, let's pop another one in here into ChatGPT again. This is what fucking AI was made for. Ghost. Okay, let's put Ghost into the tier list here. Ghost. Now, yeah, here. Let's get the clipper, clip, and we're gonna steal some shit from the internet just like AI does. Ghost. On the tier list. Let's see. Ghosts can't do shit. They could scare you. They're like real, like Bigfoots and dragons. Makes them up to the A's. The ghosts aren't having sex, so they're not like vampires. Nah. Are German drugs and ghosts similar? A little bit. Okay, look. Okay, we're getting between a zombie and a werewolf. I think ghosts are better than zombies and werewolves. I kind of feel like I did werewolves bad. I think I did werewolves dirty. But we're going to put ghosts at C with the drugs. If you don't agree with me, give me a call at 917-719-5923. Let me know that I'm full of shit. Call me a monster retard. Call me a filthy name. Call me Susie. But let's keep it civil. And let's talk about monsters. Okay, ChatGPT. What else do you got for us? Hold on a second here. Again. Whip that bot. Whip that bot. Give me something else. What do we got? Dragon, werewolf, ghost. What, oh what? Will the magical Shodan give me? Rate you? Dr. Sir Micro. We got Frankenstein's monster. All right. Where does Frankenstein's monster land on the monster list? Well, let's find out. Frankenstein He's an OG. He's a force to be reckoned with. He's basically you and me. He's everybody. He's humanity. He's poetic. He's strong. He's a beautiful woman. He's everything. That's what they need, like a Frankenstein movie. I find it weird that I always say that's what they need. They being me as us. That's what we need. A Frankenstein. Because you know how they were like, oh, the Bride of Frankenstein, we had all these women parts. They need a Frankenstein that's man and woman. That would be a really good horror movie for 2024. Like, oh, we took parts from men and women, from Africans and Asians and Russians and Americans, and we combined them into one creature. Transtein? I wouldn't want to be him. I wouldn't want to be around him. It's kind of like the kid in the special ed class that might hit you and kill you. Special Janes are cool. We got he's going right there with the vampire. He's going right up there with the vampire. B tier Frankenstein. There we go. I'm going to say Frankenstein's monster. Yeah, B tier. Okay, let's whip the bot. See what we get next here. Again. D tier? You think Frankenstein is D tier? He's with the zombies and the werewolves? I think he started a lot of stuff. He's an OG. He got the pitchforks. He has there's lightning involved. There's electricity in there. We got this one brought up. Okay, we got the Mummy is next. Mummy on the tier list. All right, let's get a picture of him and throw him in here onto the tier list. Mummy. All right. What could we say good about the Mummy? Brendan Fraser. It's he's slow, he's stinky, he's got no brain. He's like a zombie. He's he's worse than a zombie. Cause zombies at least could be, naked. It makes them more athletic, but the Mummy's wrapped up tight. Like you can't move. If you that's what the whole thing about a cast is. If the Mummy comes back to life, all you can do is and he can't move because he's all wrapped up. He can't do shit. He's inside of a coffin, B wrapped up with the thing. You know what? I might make the Mummy F tier. I don't want to do is Mummy F tier? Jeez. Mummy he's like Slender Man tier, I think. I'm going to say Mummy and Slender Man are E tier. Yeah, I don't want to say he's F tier. I like Egypt. I think Egypt is cool. I think there's always a fun mystery behind the story behind the mummies are always cool. But Mummy as a villain never really did it. There was one cool mummy, scary mummy thing I remember. It might not have been a mummy. It might have been hypnosis zombie. There was a metronome in it. It scared the shit out of me. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT for again. Whip it. Let's see what they give. What is a popular monster? Shitchipete. Kraken. All right, let's put Kraken on the monster tier list. Kraken. Kraken's a giant water monster. The ocean's scary. But you're never really out on the ocean unless you're a pirate. You're either really rich or really poor to be out in the water. So the Kraken's not killing everybody. This Kraken's really fucking weird looking. It's got it has a fucking head or something. It's weird to think about a head with octopus legs. Horrifying. I'd rather... No, I was going to say I'd rather be in a submarine than die from a Kraken here. Krakens are C tier. They're cool. But they're, you're not going to bump into them all the time. They're rare. They're rare, which makes them cool. The fact that they're rare is the fact that they're cool. So they're not going to get too many points for their rareness thing. So sometimes there's like a cool monster that's rare, but this monster is almost cool because it is rare. It's All right, let's see what ChatGPT has for one more, and then we'll play some more music after that. Let's see what we got here. I wonder where... we got a chupacabra. Okay. All right. Chupacabra. Let's throw them up on the board. All right, where does the chupacabra stick on our tier list monster board? Now, chupacabra is like the Spanish version of Bigfoot. Super popular. A lot of pictures, a lot of media of the creature in the real world. There's a lot of mythos. It helped me learn Spanish. I didn't know that sheep were called chupas and suck meant capra or something. But they're gross. They probably hunt in packs. There's a lot of them. They don't get much love in mainstream. They're very, very well known in the underground, but there's no chupacabra movie that I could think of that was good. They don't really get this. There's no book, War, Peace, and Chupacabras. I don't want to. Yeah, chupacabras are probably D tier. They're with the zombie. They're like Mexican zombies. They're like if a rabid dog you'd bump into in Mexico somewhere. You don't want scary, but sorry, chupacabra. Okay, on that note, let's take a quick break. We're going to listen to Bloodletter by Revolution Peak.
I have to ask. You had the chalices, the water, the tear.
In the morning to Nick the Rat, who... No.
What if people don't like your voice?
No.
Best conversation technique ever. Yes and is when no matter what somebody says to you, even if it's negative, someone says to you, look, your product is too expensive. Yeah, and the reason why that is because we put more into L&D. Anytime you use yes and in a negative situation, it steers the conversation in a positive direction. Most people say yes but. And when you say yes but, you negate their thought. When you say yes and, you're building on their thoughts.
So you're still like pivoting every time they say
Always in a positive direction, no matter what you say to me. It doesn't matter how negative it is. Vin, we decided not to go with you. Yes, and I'd love to know why. Always positive. Otherwise people go, yeah, but what happened? Now you seem less. It's a very powerful language model.
Isn't Vico one of the background characters for Finnegan's Wake?
Yeah, he plays as an important role in Finnegan's Wake as Homer does in Ulysses. Vico is sometimes called a philosopher, but I have seen him referred to as the father of scientific sociology. He thought he was a scientist. His book is called The New Science, and it's an attempt to analyze history in a way that makes sense out of it. He was one of the first to realize the importance of language in creating perception. He came 200 years before Korzybski or Benjamin Lee Whorf or Edward Sapir. By the way, the theory that language influences perception is nowadays generally called the Korzybski-Whorf-Sapir hypothesis because all three of them published it at approximately the same time. I tend to quote Korzybski more often than Whorf or Sapir because Korzybski, I think, made a more totally revolutionary system out of that simple basic discovery. And he offered a whole bunch of clues as to how you could reform your language to avoid most of the errors that seem to be built into the Indo-European subject-predicate language structure.
On my way to the arena, I was working on a Pac-Man sound effect, but I lost it. You're eating all the little dots, and then there's the superpower dot, right? Right. I had that sound effect down to a T. The thing is, I have to go through a transition of trying to find it. You're going to get an inside glimpse behind the scenes of something that could be very awkward for you, you know? See, like, but I'm way off. It's something. But it's somewhere there. I know it's probably really awkward right now. And I like to be in this little dimension because you know what? I don't give a f***. So we're going to continue to go there until we find that Pac-Man sound effect. Ah, what the hell was it?
Of all creatures that breathe and move upon the earth, nothing is bred that is weaker than man.
I'm not a gardener, but there's a garden in this house I have out in Shelter Island.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't garden, I don't plant anything, but it's kind of crazy. I go in there and I just dig, I just get my hands in the dirt, I just touch the soil.
Yeah.
And you realize when you really, how often do you do that? Like almost never, right? Now, I'm just not into gardening,
Yeah.
but I want to do that part.
Yeah.
Because it's ripping the soil of the earth and going, this
Yeah.
is a living, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And if you put a seed in there, shit grows. It's fucking
A,
sick.
how?
It's a magical place.
Sure.
And when you just see it as grass, pavement, areas that I can walk on to get to the next task, you just are missing the fucking point if you can actually get in there. I went to Africa.
Oh, doctor, I'm sick.
No. Be of good cheer. If science teaches us anything, it teaches us to accept our failures as well as our successes with quiet dignity and grace.
Son of a bitch bastard, I'll get you for this! What did you do to me? What did you do to me? Stop it! You kill him! I don't want to live! I do not want to live!
Is it women you guys want? Or is it men? I could get you boys real human beings that you would own. I have a slave guy.
Conversational threading. A lot of people don't do this, but conversational threading is when someone asks you a question. Say you ask me a question, ask me where I'm from.
Where are you from?
Adelaide. No threads in that conversation. So people have nothing to go off there. They're like, okay, James, where are you from? Right? So people don't know what to do with that. So when you get good at conversational threading, ask me where I'm from.
Where are you from?
Okay, I'm from Adelaide. I live up in Golfy Heights. It's kind of a hilly area because I love the greenery and it just inspires me to be creative. I create a lot of content online. That's why I love it. I've created multiple threads there for you to latch onto whatever you find interesting. Maybe you're living out the hills. Maybe you're also an introvert like me-ish and you want to be secluded. Maybe also you love greenery, you love the hills. Maybe you value creativity. Oh, I said I create content online. Maybe that sparked an interest for you. We can take this conversation in all those directions now, as opposed to Adelaide. So conversational threading is a very powerful technique and you've got to practice it. These questions always come up. I prepare a response that has multiple threads within them.
Reality, I'm going to make a statement. I go to almost a definition. It's a statement about reality tunnels, which may sound a bit outrageous, but I'm going to justify it. Now, it isn't really a definition. It's something which I've observed about reality tunnels, which may surprise you. Now, I'm going to put it forward as if it was a definition. And it goes like this. A reality tunnel is a space where magic is forbidden. Really? But surely for the person in the science tunnel, that guy I told you about who's got his own little niche where he's an astrologer, as far as that science tunnel person is concerned, that nutter believes in magic. Because astrology, we know it's a load of rubbish. So if he calls himself a scientist, but he believes in astrology, he believes in magic. So his reality tunnel obviously does allow magic. And the same with that homeopath over there, you know, saying it's all very scientific and everything like that, but clearly it's just magic. So their reality tunnels have got magic in them. Now I say, no, that's not quite true. If you went into that reality tunnel and said to that astrologer, you believe in magic because you believe in astrology, he would say, no, you've got it all wrong. Astrology isn't magic. No, it's very different. It's actually a branch of science which has not yet been assimilated. You know, in the future, we will understand it scientifically. We'll know the rules of it and everything. We're just exploring it so far. And similarly, the homeopath would say, oh, no, I've studied conventional medicine. I know all about that. But homeopathy is a sort of extension which hasn't yet been understood. So both of them are saying there's no magic here. Now, let's go back down the tunnel I described. The scientists, if I said, you know, science is really just an offshoot of Protestant theology, where the Enlightenment happened. You accepted the idea there is one truth and all that from Protestantism. You accepted that you reject magic. So really, you're just an extension of Protestant religion. They would say, no. Protestants, they believe in all that sort of mumbo-jumbo, gods and virgin births and all that sort of thing. That's just sort of primitive magical superstition. Whereas we're scientists, we have none of that here. So if you went back down that tunnel to the Protestants and said, I'm told that you're really just magicians, and you believe in all sorts of superstitious things, they would say, absolutely not. Healing people with holy water, that's not magic. That's divine intervention. We have no truck with magic. We totally reject the Catholic mumbo-jumbo of hope est corpus meum and turning wine and bread into flesh. And that's magic. That's mumbo-jumbo. We've got nothing to do with that nonsense. No, we are Protestants and we have rejected magic absolutely. No magic here. And you go back down to the Catholic bit and you say, the Protestants were telling me that you believe in mumbo-jumbo and magic. They'll say, absolutely not. The conversion of wine into Christ's blood is nothing to do with magic. It is divine intervention according to the scriptures. We burn witches. We have nothing of that nonsense. So what you say, I'm saying is, you get the idea that when I say there is no reality tunnels or places where magic is forbidden, other people's reality tunnels might seem frightfully leaky, but for people in that reality tunnel, there is no magic.
Because that sense of linking the 20th century to this sort of impending horror reminds me a bit of Century, your League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Volume 3, the Century one, which for my mind is probably the bleakest of all the League sort of thing, if you think that's fair. It's got that sense that the creative imagination withers away during the 20th century. Yeah. Is that what you're aiming for?
Yes, it was. I got quite a bit of criticism for that. I know that people were saying after reading the third book, they said that it was my equivalent of saying it were all fields round here once. Which it wasn't. Yeah. That wasn't what I was saying. Yeah. But what I was saying was that I don't think it was unfair to choose the Beggar's Opera as representing a big, important cultural event of 1910. Mm-hmm. I don't think it was unfair choosing Donald Cammell's performance as representing a big, important cultural event in 1969. And I don't think it was unfair choosing J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter as representing a big cultural event from the early 21st century. I would say that if you were to plot those things upon a graph, the line isn't going up.
Yes.
I think that it's a fair comment. Yeah. That our approach to culture has, in the mainstream, has degenerated. The values that people used to put into a work of art, those have been eroded. I wasn't saying that all culture in the late 20th century was rubbish. I wasn't saying that culture was doomed. I was saying that mainstream culture was becoming repetitive, was not having original ideas, would no longer be capable of coming up with a performance, let alone a threepenny opera.
Oh boy. Welcome back, everybody. Ooh, I should put a link for those last two songs because I think Servo is having a birthday break. So what do we have here? What was that? That was Toxic Love. I don't know what that was. Let's just put a link here. I'm really drunk. Woo! I really want to play more of the Hunt Showdown. They just had a patch with a Rotjaw or some shit. That's an alligator you gotta go kill in the bayou, and it's raining. Fun times. Okay, chat Jippet. Let's get some more monsters. Again. What do we got? What do we got, chat Jip? If you want to call in and recommend a monster, or if you want to tell me that my rating tier is horrible, or if there should be something fixed, maybe we could do something about it. But for now, we have to keep asking ChatGPT for more things because it just gave me Sasquatch again. Jeez, it takes forever just to come up with a one word answer. Network error? There was Goblin. Okay, here we go. Let's put Goblin onto Nick the Rat's monster tier list. Where would a Goblin fit on here? Where would a Goblin fit on my monster tier list? I kind of like him. I'm a little bit of a fan of a Goblin. I'm a little, Mr. Harmonic Man keeps saying 7 for everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that F? Yeah, so he thinks everything's F tier? The hard part for this, for me, is I think all monsters are awesome. So, this is like breaking down the awesome into the awesomeness levels. Goblins, they don't get much respect. They're treated like shit. They do a lot of hard work. They do surprisingly well for what they are. But they're D. They're D tier. Goblins are D tier. They're better than mummies, but they're not as cool as a kraken. All right, what else do we got here, ChatGPT? Come on, can you give me something more? Give me some more here. You gotta keep milking this artificial intelligence. We got a Phoenix. Phoenix is a monster. I thought Phoenix was a good thing. Like Rebirth. I know it's a firebird and all that, but a giant firebird. Let's put this on the tier list of where does the Phoenix land on this monster list? Phoenix are usually, I see them as being good. I don't see them like burning down Manhattan or some shit. I am pretty wasted. Let's see. They're like dragons, but really crappy versions of dragon. They're like a bird version of a dragon. They're okay. Since this is how we're gonna do Phoenix, they're kind of like dragons, but they're definitely not A tier. They lose points. They're not cool like vampires and Frankenstein's monster. C tier. They're like a kraken. The Phoenix and the Kraken, I could see them being in the same category. For my monster tier list, I've got a lot of considerations: style, grace, notoriety, pecker size. I think he fits in perfectly in the C's. Who do we got next on the list of randomly drawn monsters from ChatGPT? I can't believe how long it takes. Oh, we got Mermaid. Mermaid? All right, I already know where this is going, but we have to get a picture of a mermaid. Let's do a... yeah, this is the best one I could get here. Mermaid as a monster. Only one movie did it right. Cabin in the Woods had a scary mermaid. But most mermaids are, it's half person, half fish. They're definitely not A, B, C. Definitely not even D. They're between E and F. Mermaids are no fun, but they might have some titties. So we're going to put them in E tier next to the mummy. Mummy's got titties, mermaid got titties, so they match up there. That's how they lock in. All right, let's see here. Indian in the Cupboard. What are you talking about here? I saw that movie a long time ago. Again, ChatGPT. Give me another monster. I could click regenerate response, I guess. Yeti. That's the same thing as Sasquatch and Bigfoot. Buddy. It's all the same family. Witch. All right. I like that one. That's a good one to put onto this list here. Witch. The Wicked Witch. The phone line is closed. I will open it. If you want to give a call in, 917-719-5923. I should put that into the chat or something. Let's 917-719-59. I'm not putting it into chat. I'm too fucking... I don't care. Call now. Witch. I already think I know where this goes. But I'm not going to put it there just now. Hello, caller?
Hey.
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm doing a monster tier list.
Okay. Where do we have the junkie zombie?
Zombie? We have it on, I put it in D tier.
Yeah, but the junkie zombie.
The junkie zombie? I'm not breaking down the categories that much because like sexy zombie is like A tier, but we're just talking about zombie in general.
Okay, just one class of zombie.
Yeah, just the zomboids.
Well, I mean, all right, zombie.
Zombinis.
Zombini. Okay. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay, I had a whole list of monsters here that we were forgetting all about. ChatGPT.
Well, we got a decent random generated list here.
Oh, it's random.
Yeah, I just said give me a random monster name.
Oh, okay. How about the typhoon?
The what?
The typhoon.
The iPhone? The typhoon? What? The iPhone typhoon?
iPhone. Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Pyphon.
Pyphon.
That's like one of the classic Greek monsters from Greek mythology, bro.
Oh, Python.
Yeah. Typhon.
Python. Okay, let's see here. What a python is. Okay, let's get a picture of it up here. Where would we list a giant?
It was a humongous savage monster.
Giant, humongous snake. What was that movie? There was a movie with the python in it. Was it? It's called Python.
No, Typhon, not Python.
Typhon.
Yeah, TP.
TP toilet paper.
HON.
TP. HON.
TYPHON.
T-phone. T-Mobile.
Yeah. Yeah, T-Mobile.
And somebody in the chat link me to this monster because I can't find this. I think I'm way too intoxicated here.
You are. Nick, you might have a substance abuse problem.
I do. I try to hit it. I keep missing.
Yeah. It's a hit and a miss. If somebody could drop out in the chat, that'd be amazing.
All right. Well, giant snakes.
It's in the chat. Look.
I'm going to put
popped
giant
up.
snakes in C tier. Well, I just got to tier these things up while I have them anyway. So I'm going to say giant python snakes, C tier. Anaconda was the movie. There was a movie called Anaconda. Witches.
Oh, I like the Anaconda.
I'm going to put witches with the vampire and the monster. B tier for witch. Witch are very... They could either be hot or disgusting. They know how to use. They smoke weed. They drink. They know how to party. B tier. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, we got it in here.
And I was them. What are them? The babies, the water babies.
Water babies?
Yeah, remember them things?
Water baby?
Yeah, they're like the Indian monsters. The babies that cry.
All right, let's put water baby on the monster tier list here.
That was from your show.
I don't really know.
You don't really pay attention to your own show, do you?
Water baby. Let's see where we put water baby. You could put. We'll stick him in E tier. So far, we haven't really had an F tier monster. I think mermaids and water babies go together.
Yeah. How about a manticore?
Manticore. All right, let's bring up. Let's put Manticore on the list here. Manticore. Now, Manticore, that's like that giant lion with the wings and stuff. Let's
and
slap.
a human face.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. They got like that, but do they got
three rows of teeth too, man? Those things are.
Let's put Manticore on here. All right, Manticore. It kind of reminds me of a dragon, but it's not as cool as a dragon because it's just like they're small. So I'm gonna put Manticore C tier with pythons and phoenixes and krakens.
All right.
He's kind of like a generic. He's like a generic Greek guy or something. He's generic. He's old.
Okay.
Dude, they're all.
You don't like the old monsters.
No, I do like old monsters. I just don't like ancient monsters. Ancient monsters are not as cool as newer ones, but really new monsters suck. So it's
really new monsters suck.
Well, not really, but you know.
How about my old lady the week before a period?
Okay, so let's put my old lady a week before a period on the list here.
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
That's a new monster every fucking month, man.
Where would we put?
Goddamn, I'm scared of it.
Hold on, let's put her up on the list here. All right, the old lady right before she gets her period. It's not high up there on the list. It's gonna be It's not in the mid. It's probably around the mermaid level.
Nah, man, she got to be at least a harpy.
Harpy, no, Okay, let's put harpy on the list. I'm gonna show you where harpies go. Harpies are up there.
Yeah.
Harpies are cool. The old lady before a period, not so cool. But harpies, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now why they're cool.
Okay.
Titties. Yeah, they got their
Titties.
titties out all the time.
And my old lady's period week titties are fucking pretty swole.
They don't care if
swole.
they don't care if you got a sword or a shield. Their titties are out. And I appreciate them a lot for that. I would usually put them C tier with the Manticore, but because of the titties, they're coming to S tier. Harpies and sewer rats, S tier.
All right. I would actually, well, come on, man. The old lady on the period. What about, I don't even know how to fucking say this word. Charitable.
Whoa, you can't say that. It's on podcast? Hi, caller. How are you doing?
What up, Nick?
A lot of dripping stuff from the ceiling. A little gross.
Well, same here. It's been raining.
It has been. It's been raining in New York City as well. There was
Last
a
couple
sun
days.
shower today. I got moist in the sun today.
Did you see a rainbow?
No rainbow. I didn't see any rainbows. Yeah, no, Foo, I know old ladies have titties, but they're not showing them all the time. When an old lady accosts you at the supermarket, you don't see her breasts.
Yeah. And she's always got mayonnaise on her.
Yeah, so she's still
Crazy,
down there.
the way they carry it around.
Sheen up there. Caller, do you want to bring up a monster or rate one or what do you want to do?
I remember that show, Real Monsters. That one character always holding his eyeballs in the air.
Yeah, I remember him. You want to put him on the list?
He was probably a good one. I don't have any good ones to give you. Freddy, you talk about Freddy Krueger already?
His name was Crumb. Let's put Crumb on the list.
Yeah, good one. Good call. Crumb was his name.
Let's get him up on here. Crumb is a nice guy.
Yeah.
Very helpful. He's fucking scary though. He's
very helpful.
I don't think we could put him on the same list as like a Manticore or a Ghost. He's probably like on the Goblin tier. He's probably D. I would say D tier for him.
I would agree.
I appreciate him, but he's no vampire.
No, vampires are awesome. They sleep upside down.
Yeah, he's D tier.
I think I know a vampire, and he keeps telling me that I'm unhinged. I don't know what that word means.
Well, it means your doors are all fucked up.
Definitely.
I think you're creaky. Maybe you walk around and you... Oh, he's unhinged.
Yeah. That's what it is. You're like obnoxious.
Well, you should be like, I might be unhinged, but you're an asshole. What was the other? You mentioned one more monster, I think. You Freddy Krueger, right? Freddy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Let's put Freddy Krueger on the board. Where does he go? Come here, Freddy. And
yeah.
Let me go back here. There we go. Freddy Krueger.
With some Bob sauce.
He's much better than werewolves and he might be a B tier. He might be a B tier monster.
B tier, definitely.
Because he's scary as fuck. He's kind of new. He's kind of old. He's got a lot going for him.
What about the Rick and Morty version of him? What was that guy? Scary Terry.
There was a Scary Terry?
Yeah, remember him?
No, I actually have only watched like 2 episodes of Rick and Morty. Scary.
Oh, it was the first season. That was a good
Oh
episode.
yeah, look at him. He's fucking. Let's get
Scary Terry.
let's
Yeah.
get him on the board
He
here.
he needed some pants, and Morty had his back. It was cool.
All right, let's get him up on the board. Where would he go?
He's probably C tier.
He's a clone of a B tier, so he can't be B tier.
Right.
He is kind of cool though. I think you're right on the C tier.
Yeah. He's a fucking cool character. You got to watch that episode. That's a good one.
I'll put that on my maybe for Halloween. I'll do a watch. I'll watch it.
A Rick and Morty run through. The first 3 seasons, you got to just jump on through them, because then they hesitated before they put out 4 and 5, I think.
I watched the first 2 episodes I saw. I thought were so good. I wanted to wait till they just all came out. And I'd watch them one day, and
Well,
then they just kept coming
time has
out.
come.
And then he got whatever happened with him. Did he beat up a woman or keep her locked up in his house? Like
who? What are you talking about?
What's his name?
Who?
The fucking
him.
The guy at Rick
know.
and Morty.
Brian Harmon, the guy that created the show.
No, he likes feet. No, that's not
That's what
him.
I'm
That's
thinking, but I don't know.
the guy, the voice dude.
Oh, I don't know who the name is.
Yeah, that guy. He was accused of locking a woman up in his basement during COVID or something.
I never heard that.
But then they took away all of his rights to all of the shows and everything. They pretty much blackballed him from everything. And then they were like, "Oh, he's innocent."
So he's not connected to the show anymore, and they're still doing it.
Yeah, I think they completely
Exiled him.
They exiled him.
All right.
What was that guy's name? Rick.
It happens.
And Morty voice.
People can be replaceable.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
Justin fucking Hemorrhoids.
Justin Hemorrhoid. Well,
Let's put him on the monster.
Now they got a
tier
new
list.
hemorrhoid, right? They got a replacement hemorrhoid.
Let's put Justin Roiland on here on the monster list. Okay, so he was accused of doing really, really horrific stuff, like
worse than the subway guy.
No. He said you can't leave my house
Yeah.
to somebody.
Right.
I
Yeah,
think.
the subway guy only had pictures or something, right?
No, I don't know what the subway guy did. I just heard he was like a
The fat guy,
pedophile
I
or
forget his
something.
name.
He's an F tier monster, Justin Roiland.
Wow. And he got replaced completely off of Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah, like if he came
Like,
into
we
my
don't
house,
need
I don't think I'd be scared at all.
Yeah, he'd probably be scrawny and just whoop his ass.
Yeah, it's
Just eat his ankles and shit.
let's get another. Let's get ChatGPT to give us another Cyclops. Let's put Cyclops up on this list.
Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire. What did he do?
You ever hear of him?
He was a
He's
baseball
monster.
player.
Yeah, he's a monster. He destroyed records and took steroids and stuff.
That's not
Bad
the
guy.
kind of.
I'm not going to put him in the Hall of Fame. He's got to be on the monster list.
We're not talking about like fucking monsters of rock. Like we're gonna put Michael Jackson on there. Okay,
Yeah, I could have said that, right? Like D. Snyder or something stupid.
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
He's sometimes friendly. He's not as good as vampires or Bigfoot or titties.
Cyclops with sweet fries.
I'm gonna say Cyclops is a D tier. He's almost as good as mythical phoenixes and manticores.
Cyclops is a burger with an egg on it, dude.
Yeah, he's D tier.
It's not a scary monster. It's a delicious meal.
So you saying he's F tier? I can bring him down. Maybe I'll bring him down to E. Cyclops.
I think D is fair.
Yeah, but I feel a little bad that the Goblin is better tier than Cyclops. No, he still is. That's right.
We gotta get a burger that's called the Goblin.
Caller, you're making too much sense. You know what? You're annoying me. I'm joking. I love you. 917-719-5923.
I had an idea. I don't know if it's a Halloween costume or a Christmas party costume, or maybe a Christmas themed Halloween costume, maybe. Or if you dressed up, you did with a bunch of names, and then put your balls like a big red sack in a sled, a red sled, and the balls stacked right the tunnel with it, and they put like this.
What? All right, somebody in the chat room says Kala. Let's bring up Kala.
Yeah.
Ow.
Thank you.
Kala is a ukulele. Kala Monster. Okay, here we go. It's from the Monster High franchise. I'm a little confused here. I'm getting way too many weird hits for Kala, so we're gonna skip Kala and we're gonna go. Kala is on the phone. I'm gonna pop my Kala. Let's get one more from ChatGPT. We got Alien. Oh, I know where Alien's going. Let's put Alien on the monster list. This one I like because aliens are fucking awesome. So we already know that they're high. We know they're way above most of these loser monsters we got here. We got aliens. All right, let's put them up on the board and see where they rack up. Aliens are not the way they eat up Justin Roiland. They're cooler than babies and fish people. Sorry, goblins and Crumb. No, this whole road demolished by Alien. They're A tier. Aliens, A tier. A tier creature, monster. Not as cool as a sewer rat or titties. Cooler than, fucking fictional monsters. Aliens are real. Bigfoot real. Dragons were real too. So the realness bumps them from the B to the A. I'm really liking how this list is coming out, actually. This is, I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. Or are you just feeling digitally disassociated by Reese Florence?
Slivers of silky sensation, gas and barley, traces everything that's is caressing. In the age of Digital dissociation. Caught myself at 22, living a life of cash 22. In the age of digital dissociation. Digital dissociation. Digital dissociation. A silhouette of my past self came to me constipated for lack of confrontation. Looked into the mirror and we were still the same. Can you see that I have changed? It's hard to see progress. It's hard to see progress. In the age of digital dissociation. Digital dissociation. Digital dissociation.
Check the phone. Oh my God. Answer the fucking phone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to more Nick the Rat. We're doing a monster tier list. We're going to get another monster to put on this tier list. And the next one is... ChatGPT keeps giving the same answers. Witch and Cyclops, Witch and Cyclops, Witch and Cyclops. What's going on here? Did we tap all the popular monsters? Is this over? It gave me vampires. Hold on one second. Let me refresh the page. Maybe we should go into lesser known monsters here. Ow. Hey, can you give me your top 20 favorite monsters? Yeah, there we go. 20 favorite monsters. And we'll just take from the list. His number one was Dragon. ChatGPT's favorite monsters: Dragon, Vampire, Werewolf, Zombie, Kraken. Oh, Medusa. Okay, let's put Medusa on there. I already know where that one's going to go. As well, you probably do too. You know we're going to put Medusa, judging by my list. So let's grab Medusa, throw her on the list, shake it up, see what goes on. Who knows what's going to happen? Medusa. She hot. She's sexy. She makes you hard as fuck. See, first Medusa's like around here, around there, but then she makes you really hard and stiff, and Medusa's S tier. Never met a bad Medusa. S tier. For real. Probably because her boobies. Hello, caller. How are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hey, Nick. Where does Nancy Pelosi fall on the list?
Let's see here. Nancy Pelosi. Let's put her on the list and see where she falls. Nancy Pelosi. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I know where she's going to go too. Let's put her on there. See what we get. I get copy, edit, copy, and paste. We're going to drop her right in the middle. Nancy Pelosi she's no A tier. She's not not S, not A, not B.
What if we, just like photoshopped her some fucking bare titties?
Well, with bare titties, she might be in the B's then, but she's lacking that.
She might be in the B's, right? Yeah.
She might be. She's kind of like, she's like this. She's like the Freddy Krueger guy. She's kind of like not really real. She's a clone of a scary person with really fucking scary fingers. So I'm gonna say C tier.
Okay. All right.
But
how about George Soros? Where does he get the list?
Well, now you're getting into. Whoa, my microphone is dying. Hello.
Hello.
George Soros.
Yeah.
Let's put him on the list. See where he lands. You never know where they're gonna land until they're there. Ow. Okay. Let's copy and paste and see what goes on with George Soros. We got he's got a lot of money. He's got more money than Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
I don't. But he's like a really shitty. He's a shitty person, which makes him a monster.
He's been helping murder people since he was a child.
Okay, well, Nancy Pelosi has titties and he doesn't, so he's D tier.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I'll see. All right. I'm starting to figure this list out.
Well,
Now, Kala has titties.
Where's Kala? I didn't even put her on the list.
That's the number one monster. That's the destructive side of Shiva. It's everything that devours everything. It's the ultimate devourer. It's like the nothing.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. It's Kalantaka. The lady with 4 arms.
Yeah, there's some titties there.
Hold on, let me put her on the list here. Let's see where Kalantaka stands. We need a new and clip.
It is a bit sexy, so man, But I love titties. They're pretty cool.
Titties are pretty cool. And Kalantaka looks like she is missing titties here. Looks like she's completely flat. She almost looks like a dude. Looks like a dude with a dude behind him, and a kid. I don't know what's going on with the kid.
Whoa, it's time.
This is I'm gonna give cultural respect and give Kalantaka a B.
Oh, we're in the B.
Definitely.
Okay.
Kalantaka get
How
a
about
B.
the old Crimea?
The old Crimea?
Crimea, yeah.
Chimera?
Yeah, Crimea. Yeah.
Chimera, a river?
Chimera.
Let's put Chimera and see where they land on this list. Chimera's got the 3 heads of all these lovely animals. And just because of that alone, You know, the are they scary though? Are chimeras scary?
Yeah.
They're like Manticore scary. We're giving them a C tier. C tier for chimeras.
C tier.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
There's no titties. Can't bump them up to B. There's no titties. They ain't no Bigfoot.
I mean, B is for breast.
Yeah.
And boobs.
And anybody in C is lower than that.
bosoms.
Yeah, it's they're not.
B is for bosoms. Where's the Mothman hit?
Mothman. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's put him on the list here. Is there a picture of Mothman? Mothman.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's put Mothman
There's
on the
lots
list.
of them.
Ow. All right, so Mothman is he's a local. He's pretty close by. He's in New Jersey, so he gets points for that.
Yeah.
Um.
And then Jersey Devil, we got to know where he is.
Well, first we have to land Mothman here. Now, Mothman, he's not as cool as Bigfoot. He ain't got titties, but he's no Nancy Pelosi. B tier for Mothman.
He's a good weed. It's all legal now in Jersey, so fucking Mothman, he's got good weed.
Well, yeah, he should change his name to Weed Man.
I can't. It's a whole fucking guild thing. You can't change your card once you're fucking grandfathered in, you know.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like
I love the Jersey Devil.
The Jersey Devil. Okay, let's see where the Jersey Devil lands, and then we'll figure it out from there. Jersey Devil. Let's get a good picture of him.
The picture's very wobbly.
Now, the Jersey Devil has it rough because he looks like a sex toy that wants to get out of your house, so he grew wings and he's trying to fly away. So I feel bad for him. Now, Mothman, I would put him almost in the B, but Mothman, he's no Mothman, the Jersey Devil. And he's kind of like the George Soros of the Nancy Pelosi's. He's going to E tier. Jersey Devil's going to E.
Jersey Devil's the E tier.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, how about the Loch Ness? Where's the Loch Ness falling?
That's a very good question. Loch Ness.
I mean, that's like one of the most famous monsters that's never hurt anyone. It's just like showed up.
Yeah, we got the iconic photo of the Loch Ness Monster, the arm coming out of the water. Here we go. Loch Ness Monster is a beautiful creature.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah.
It's like if the Kraken was real.
Yeah.
And it's a modern monster because it's an
ancient and yet modern monster.
It is ancient and modern. A tier from Loch Ness Monster.
Wow, just for fucking hanging in there.
I put Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot together. I think they're pals. I think they go to the same AA meetings.
They definitely play golf.
Yeah, so aliens, dragons, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster. They're all...
Okay. All right, I'm liking it. I mean, is Chupacabra on the list?
Chupacabra's there. Chupacabra's next to the zombie in the D tier.
Oh, okay. I was asleep for a part of this show, man. This show's brutal.
Oh, talking about sleep and monsters, about shadow people. Let's put shadow people.
Oh my God. The shadow people, like, I don't even talk about them anymore because they visit so often.
Let's
you know what I mean?
They're
I call them shadow neighbors at this point.
now shadow people are
Yeah.
too real. They're way too real.
Yep. I've been having super fucked up dreams lately, man.
You know what? Shadow people, I think, are S tier.
F?
They're relevant. They're new. They're scary. They're here. We've all seen them. We all know they're real.
Yeah.
They're S tier. Shadow people.
Okay.
You've been having fucked up dreams?
Yeah. Like super fucked up. Like multiple fucking like, oh, I lived 25 years in this alternate universe and 6 hours of sleep. Like, wow. Like, you know, I was a truck driver for that long. What the fuck?
Yeah, those are the worst. The dreams that make you look back at yourself, like a mirror inside of your brain.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, weird dreams. The two-headed alien monster's back. It's the one head's trying to communicate and the other head's all retarded and broken and just screams and nothing's come out of it. Like it literally screams and starts decaying the world. It's horrible.
That's some A tier. That's some S tier. That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like an Alf two-headed. It's like, because it's like a puppet. It's like something from another dimension's running it. But it's got two heads, and one of the heads is broken and like retarded. But it's like an Alf. It's like you can tell something else from the inside is running it. I don't know. I woke up and I was like, is that what the CIA is? A broken puppet organization of fucking retardedness?
Do you want to know what the CIA really is? I have a somebody that was talking to me recently about it. They slipped me a note. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Hello? Caller? Can we try to get him back on the line? I got to tell him what the CIA is all about. The future is the time after the past and the present. Oxy Lau.
Next, the worst ultimate monster is Krampus. Think about it, man. Come on, no joke. He's like the ultimate fear. Children fear him, adults fear him, even Jewish people fear him. The Jewish people mock Santa because they don't get any gifts. So it's gotta be Krampus. Krampus. Krampus Claus. Well, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Adios. Watch out. He's watching you.
All right, everybody. I think we have a good list here. I'll go over it one more time for everybody. This is the final scoring. Yeah, is the phone line still open? The phone line's closed. Everything's closing up. We're shutting down shop. We're gonna get out of here by 2 o'clock. I think. So in the S tier, top, the cream of the crop, we have sewer rats, harpies, Medusa, and shadow people. I think what we're seeing is the fact that I guess I have a lot of pride in myself, and that's why those are S tier ones. Now in the A tier, when we take a step down, we got Bigfoot, we got dragons, we got aliens, and we got the Loch Ness Monster. I think the A tier is a nice classic set of very powerful, strong individuals, and I love the A tier people. They're not as powerful as the S tier, but they have a room. They live rent free in my ass crack. Now in the B tier, we get into a lot of the classical ones like vampire, Frankenstein's monster, witches. We have Freddy Krueger. We've got Kala. And we have Mothman. Now I think it's a good chunk of people to have in a B tier section. I think they all have their strengths, their own weaknesses, but I think they overall are great monsters. Now C, we have drugs, we have a ghost, we've got a kraken, got a phoenix, we got python, manticore, Jimmy Jones, we got Nancy Pelosi, and we have a 3-headed creature. Cerebus, I think. Cerebus. That's all C tier. And I think the C tier, you get down to the monsters that are a little bit, they're in your face. But, if you're going to get killed by them, you really, it's just not the way to go. Now, D, we got some powerful people. We got some really strong contenders for even better monsters. Now, Grant, I love all the monsters. All the monsters out there, I love all of them. But for the D tier, we got some really strong contenders that should move up, but they have some issues how to get knocked down. So we got werewolves, zombies, chupacabras, goblins, what's his name, Crumb or Cum or some shit from Little Monsters, the guy with the hairy armpits. We have George Soros and Krampus. I think that's a good D tier list right there. I think those are like, they get the D. Now the E, it's kind of like, I just don't like these as monsters. I don't think they fit very well. I don't think they do a very good job. We have Slender Man. We have a mummy. We have mermaid. We got amphibic humanoids. I have no idea what that is. We have old ladies that are about to get their period, which is very not natural. Cyclopses and the Jersey Devil. Now the E tier, we get into it's a messy area. You don't want to get caught up there, because if they don't kill you right away, you're going to be tortured horribly. Now F tier, we have he's not a monster. We got Justin Roiland in there. I don't know what's going on with him, but that's where he is. Anyway, I hope you all motherfuckers enjoyed this week's episode of Nick the Rat Radio. It is almost midnight in the next sewer over, and I would like to get the fuck on out of here, because I drank this here 140 ounce of Old English. I gotta look for another one. Yeah, that's my mission. Let's go find another one. We'll be back next week with more fun games. I hope you learned something. I hope you use this knowledge to make money on the stock market. And then I hope you donate to Nick the Rat Radio. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next week. You guys are awesome. Love you. Ballad of a Dead Soldier by 12K Duncan. I think this might actually be Tupac resurrected.
The plan to take command of the whole family, the one to hand to be the man that was planned on my road dogs. Official mob figures, let act up. The first to bomb when we rob niggas, I could be lost in my own mind. To be the boss, only thoughts grip a chrome knots. Niggas get tossed up, war scars, battlefield memories. So I saw the devil in my empty glass of Hennessy. Talking to a nigga on the tight leads, screaming fuck the police as I ride through the night streets. Little child running wild, towards danger. What's the call? Don't be alarmed after all strangers. Maybe I'm a madman, a pistol grabbing nigga, I leave the Sandman. Promise a merciless retaliation. Nothing is colder. Close your eyes. Hear the ballad of a dead soldier. Love for life, I will be. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. Life of crime, I will be. Close your eyes. Hear the ballad of a dead soldier. Play the game you play to win. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. Crazy world full of sin. Close your eyes. Completely lost. Revenge at all costs. Payback's a bitch, switch now the tricks cross. Tossed up and never to be heard of. A single witness screaming bloody murder, murder. Blast, tell me homie what you see now. A blind man in a dead body, I'm ready to leave town and get my cash though. Hook up with cash though, homie had to blast on the task force. Stupid coppers tried to play us out, never that. They took my money and my stash, time to get them back. Upon my secret arrival, 2 Glock 4-5, time for survival. Death to my rivals, tell me what you want, Lord. Nobody left after the death of a drug lord. The situation's critical, nothing is colder than hearing a ballad of a dead soldier. For life, I will be. This is a ballad of a dead soldier. Life of crime, I will be. Close your eyes and hear the ballad of a dead soldier. Play the game you play to win. This is a ballad of a dead soldier. Crazy world full of sin. Close your eyes and hear the ballad of a dead soldier. Be it now and put your hands to the moon when my Glocks rang out. The niggas came out, boom. Who wanna see me in the challenge? So merciless, some terrifying niggas in my ballads. Do you feel me? Copper with copper time. One day I'll be the dawn. Until then, remain strong. My only fear of death is reincarnation. Busting at my adversaries like a mental patient. To all my niggas facing 60 years, shedding tattoo tears. Another suicidal on the tear, taking private plane, trying to survive the game. For all my homies that'll never be alive again. Only promise us is death, nigga. Take a breath, could be the last one left, nigga. It's real now. Feel it and fantasize. Ain't nothing colder. Listen, you can hear it. The ballad of a dead soldier. For life, I will be. It's just the ballad of a dead soldier. Life of crime, I will be. Close your eyes, hear the ballad of a dead soldier. Play the game you play to win. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. Crazy world full of sin. Close your eyes and hear the ballad of a dead soldier. Let's go out to Gato. Mental. This is the ballad. All the niggas that passed away. So close your eyes. We're on the ballad of a dead soldier. Cool. All the down ass riders. All the niggas that put it down. All the soldiers. All the niggas that go through that day-to-day struggle. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. All the niggas that passed on, all the niggas with ambition and money in their heart. All the niggas that want some and that don't take none. This is the ballad of a dead soldier. The police are so scared of us. All the feds, they aware of us. They wanna see us dead. They got pictures of a nigga head. Ballad of a dead soldier. Tryna see me in chains. Shit, them niggas will never breathe again. Before they put me in jail, they'll see me in hell. Cause it's the ballad of a dead soldier. Got my pistols cocked, run the whole motherfucking block. Fuck the cops, the police, we run these streets, nigga. Ain't heard the ballad of a dead soldier. These niggas can't see me. Half the world wanna be me. Full-time millionaire. Shit, it ain't fair, but nigga, you know, it's the ballad of a dead soldier.
You know, you look like your head fell on the cheese dip back in 1957. You're okay. This one, real fucking ugly.
Stop killing animals!